kill from Fade! The new thief in the night wants to go for more. He saw War Stomp from Mind Control. Miracle's gonna put him down. No, there's protection. War cries out, and Kuro is the one who's in the pit to kill the Rubik twice, but Liquid, that was not the plan. They were taking so much damage from Roshan, they weren't ready for it.
Yeah, you can see Miracle actually had the right idea. He tried to slight and cancel the Rubik Blink Dagger, but Fade was just to the left of the AoE, and he's able to blink in, somehow get the Aegis steal, plus the kill. The kill is even more important, really. So much golden XP going the way of the Rubik, denying all of it to the Dire side.
We got so much downtime, I just like to watch that again, and again, and again. PG and Liquid, they can go 7-7, but these quick little moments, so I was hoping for Kyle. Coming into a winner's bracket final, seeing high quality Dota, just plays like this that most people can never pull off. And Fade did it beautifully.
Miracle juking that Sven's middle, like I don't even know how it was possible.
It was like point blank
he got it twice too, like he would have got it with the slight and he would have got it with the Remnant. But this is where VICI's draft gets spooky, because you're going to have the Daedalus finished up on Paparazzi, and what do we say? They have to win fights quickly. They got to strike hard and fast.
Yep.
You know, you get your stun, get Echo Sabered, you might just die immediately. And Liquid have got to play real carefully around the map now.
Ori is under Observer and Sentry with the Shadow Blade. That's going to be so tempting for Liquid to go on. But they decide against it, and they're actually going to lose both their Obs and Sentry.
Yeah, it's in Mind Control. You know, he's complained a bit about the offline. He's like, yeah, it's just so hard now. You make one mistake, you lose the team, your game. And that's the position he's in now. He needs to hit a Doom on either the Omni or Sven pre-ultimate.
They're getting wrapped around right now. The initiation comes on Kuro. He gets dropped inside the river, silenced up, and Liquid just bail out.
Yeah.
They know high ground defense is where VG will really be heavily tested, but VG, they want to fight outside that base. They don't want to have to go in. But Miracle, he's creep skipping on bottom. Like, not creep skipping, he's pushing into the tier 2 tower. He's got a creep wave with him. That ain't a skip.
Yeah, the BKB is his big timing. He's very susceptible to getting dove without one.
Again, Paparazzi, blink up, goes for the Storm Bolt. Needs a follow-up control. It's going to be there from both Ori as well as the Rubik. Support skewering back in Paparazzi. The BKB protects him, but they've already got the kill over on Mind Control. He thought he was safe. The Force up, pushing Ori away from the tethered tree he was at. Back to the tier 2 tower, and my god, Paparazzi hits hard.
So well played by VICI there. They know they have to be the ones initiating, and more importantly, you've got to go for these backline heroes of Liquid. Find the Mag, find the Doom. Not even worth your time, really, to think about Miracle right now, unless he makes some sort of misplay. And Wind Ranger as well, if he pops his BKB or the Wind Run before he's initiated on, he's going to take absolutely 0 damage. Now with the MKB finished, he'll start hitting much harder thanks to the proc damage as well. He gets his ultimate off. And Daedalus is going to be completed in a moment by Paparazzi. His net worth has skyrocketed.
You'll have to commit his buyback for it, which is the only risky thing, but you've still got a couple of tier 2 towers up. Scan from Team Liquid actually does ping on VG Gaming, so at least they know they're up near Roshan. Obviously they're not going to look to take him. He's just been finished.
Yeah, it's been slow, but it's been a very methodical game of Dota by both sides. Really no major mistakes made. You can see very risk-averse movement and plays. Kuro, 5 of his team's 9 deaths. I don't think he minds that whatsoever. VICI trying to capitalize on the advantage they have now. BKB on both DK and the Sven, now with the DD on Paparazzi as well. Roshan won't be an objective for some time, but they get a pick off the Daedalus. Like, Miracle knows he's playing so cautiously.
They always stay on the run. Stay out of harm's way.
The downside is that VICI have used almost all of their smokes, but luckily, Ori has this Shadow Blade. I love the decision because you needed multiple tools of acquiring vision information and specifically initiating. You have to be the team catching Liquid if you want to win these fights. You can't allow Miracle and we just continuously throw out these low cooldown stuns and eventually whittle you down as you're isolated in the middle of your of either the river or your lineup.
Is this game really going to take so long that 5 minutes before Roshan could potentially spawn? Teams looking at Roshan 3 minutes in before he spawns. They're also hanging around the pit.
You can't blame VICI. I mean, look at the fortified position that Liquid has utilized this entire game. Again, 2 wards. They sit on the high ground around their bottom shrine.
He's under the Orbs, he's under the Sentry. Liquid, they got perfect coverage. Ori's coming in. If they blink Skewer, GH could drag him up. But is this the fight they want? VG's right behind him. There's your blink. Skewer, very, very deep. Ori's already triggered the BKB. Now the backline. Kuro looking for his own moment with mind control, who's got his own BKB up here with GH down. Does Liquid still have fight left in them? They kind of want to get in there. The Rubik can be brought down by Miracle, but the Soul Bind, Paparazzi, the Double Storm Hammer, problematic for mind control as well as we have it. A double shackle. It's going to be a space creation, and he's playing Ori like a fiddle. Up and down and around they go. The GA comes way too late. Ori's gone down, and Miracle wants another piece of the pie to move forward. Grimstroke, does he want to buy back now as they move back underneath the VG Shrine? He does not. Miracle. The chase moves down towards Fade. Look towards the Rubik, but Fade blinks away in time. Now Paparazzi initiates. Now the Grimstroke also buys back. They need this kill on Miracle. Picked up, thrown down, and brought down. 75 seconds without buyback because he spent the money on the BKB. Wind Ranger needs to get the hell out of here. She's the D push that still remains for Team Liquid. Back under the tier 1 tower. Paparazzi and Yang going to work. You have the shackle, maybe with a shockwave. Weeha, 4-star forward. He gets the distance, he gets the space. TP will not complete. Rightly so from Kuro. There was more of intimidation to stop VG Gaming from chasing, but it won't really stop them. They're under tier 2 towers. VG want the fight, but they've got to be careful. GA still hasn't thrown out that RP yet. He's waiting to fight, and Fade's waiting to steal it. In the trees with DY. G, he has the line. Mind control. Jumping in already with the initiation. BKB and Shiva's cut. Trying to cause problems for VG Gaming, who are still around him on all sides. The shackle is perfect on the Grimstroke. Can they find more than this? Kuro and Weeha, they're trapped in together. There's no one else in those trees, boys. They're definitely clear of bark. And they don't find anyone further down, or do they? Fade. Pick up. Grab. GH. Pull him back down again. The rest of Liquid have gone. GH is dead. And Empower is actually stolen. A huge pickup to buff up VG Gaming. Not like Sven was already buffed enough.
But you know, it's like Liquid, they lose these individual heroes, but it's not the end of the world. They're never losing the big engagement. They'll cut their losses and run. And sure, the net worth lead continues to grow ever so slightly in VICI's favor, but...
Oh, Paparazzi.
Hang on.
That's a confident TP. Tries to do it right underneath the Observer and Sentry. The BKB can be triggered. Here comes Ori with a jump in. Frostbite's going to hold him there as well. Weeha, where's your focus? They're jumping forward. They have the Sentry Ward. Another BKB. Burned up from Ori. The Breathe Fire. Yep. Oh, there's all that damage gone from Team Liquid.
God, they just get such a great understanding. In and out constantly. They're just trying to buy spells in space.
It's a burger joint.
You could see Miracle as he was chasing. He did go down. He made a mistake. But he's just trying to dance with Paparazzi. He wants to blow. He wants him to use the stun so that he can juke it and then look to chase, maybe get a buyback, and now the smoke comes out. They still have RP. They have Doom. Everything is available, and I believe Paparazzi's ultimate just came up.
Okay, Radiance off. They will
no
not
BKB
detect.
on Papa.
Yep. Dead. 30 seconds. But they need vision. And Kuro plans the Observer up the hill. They still don't see him. The Shrine's being popped, and VG are all together. So they went at the regen during the fight, but they're ready to fight right now.
The Shivas from mind control is huge. It's going to provide so much vision in these engagements.
Oh my,
look at how they're playing.
He's waiting. Blink away. You don't feel it. You don't have that right line. The rest of Liquid were already back on the low ground, so they retreat once more.
Yep. They'll take the good fight. They're not going to take the risky one. That's just typical Liquid mentality. And VICI Gaming, they're playing great as well. Like, no real huge mistakes from either side. In fact, the team that makes the first one will probably end up just losing this game, as the second Roshan is spawning soon.
You got 1 minute 30 seconds for Roshan to spawn.
That'll be the next big engagement. Neither side's going to want to take any risks till that monkey is back in his home. You can see the lines drawn by Ori. Or is that mind control, rather? Just which lanes you looking to play around. You even scan the pit here as VICI Gaming. Yeah. I think they might be out of smokes, though. That's the concern. Very difficult for them to stay aggressive on the map. They have to play around their vision.
There's a smoke on DY for the moment. Kuro's been holding onto his forever.
And no reason not to. You want to save these big team movements for the Roche Pit and Ags.
34 minutes in Aghanim set to for our Omni Knight.
Yep. And global ultimate available now.
Also, the duration provides HP regeneration.
And that's another cooldown now that Liquid's going to have to worry about. This game is all about the RP, the Doom, and then the Omni Knight Axe factor. Mind control, his job is very simple. It's Doom the Omni Knight. But do keep in mind, if he is able to earn enough gold for a buyback, he's always threatening the buyback into GA, which there isn't really a counterplay for on Liquid right now.
I love how you said, like, you got to play around the RP. It's something that Liquid have never done yet. I guess as Smoke was in range of the Observed Ward, initiation, well, that GA's already come out. And look, you are feeling the pressure.
Yeah, Weeha now with that built-in Shadow Blade, thanks to the level 20 Talon on the win run as well. And it's insane. Even though his net worth is 5th, this is the reason Liquid love this hero.
Look at him go.
He has one item.
They smoke up. They know GA is down. They probably even saw the Aghanim Scepter.
Yep.
And Roshan is what they're looking towards. He is spawning right now.
Rune's up in 5.
Look at Paparazzi. Smoke's gonna break Miracle. Searing Chain's already. GH. Blink Skewer. The BKB's already up. They get the initial stun. And now Mind Control trying to create some more space, but he's so deep in the shackle. It actually holds Ori, but only for half a second. They're trying to get the hell out of here, Liquid. The damage is way too much from VG, but now the jump in with the Doom Stole, you can actually get on top of the Ember and shut him down. Miracle is buyback, and if VG want to push this underneath the shrine, he may do exactly that.
Paparazzi's doing such a great job. He's making himself the target in GH. It's like the 3rd time he's gone for the skewer, but that just makes him a target.
Yeah.
Ori is immediately following up, and Mind Control, yeah, you get a Doom off on the DK, but it's after he's popped BKB and Ultimate, and the Omni Knight's still there. You cannot do that.
They're playing like it's a black hole. Like, they're playing like Rubik is going to steal this 100% every single time. I'm wondering if he needs to get like a Lincoln Sphere before the confidence will be there to do what he needs to do.
He just cannot look like that. He can hunt for the Rubik. He just has to ensure that that's the target he lands the RP on, but you make the game easy for Paparazzi if you initiate on him. He's got 4,000 health with his ultimate active. It is not a hero you're going to be able to take out, and I love this decision. They put it on Yang, recognize that he does not have the buyback available just yet, needs more gold, and he's the one that's important for Liquid to kill. If you keep the Omni alive, who cares what happens to your squad? He pops GA and they all survive.
It's a double damage rune as well, sure. Paparazzi's having a look around, not going to find anyone. It's the
bottles of DD. It's worth, super worth. And now they can just group up, look to push, and he knows that he'll be able to save that huge rune until that very last moment. We can start beating on the tier 3.
And Ari's got his MKB. So they're finding ways to dish out damage into Weeha, who still has an Epicenter upgrade of his.
Yep.
Nice Observer Sentry on the hillside, so Team VICI Gaming also know if Liquid are mounting any level of defense on the bottom.
And you can see like how this game, it's just so cool to watch, because like you know what these teams are trying to do. Liquid's just trying to bait the spells, poke, and VICI are just like waiting. You know, they've got that one shot, and as soon as somebody important finds himself out of position, boom, they're on top of him. He dies in a blink of an eye.
Liquid, the tier 2 tower is practically gone. They're only doing power shots from the tier 3. That's the only place that feels safe at the moment. They got one defensive observer sentry up on the top lane, but outside of that is non-existent for Team Liquid. So they are playing blind, but they also understand their split push is good later on. They're still going to have an RP from inside the base. This is their position where they feel strong to fight, not outside.
I think that Liquid, they learn from inside the game as continue, and I think that we will not see GH attempt one of those aggro skewers again. They've got to do a better job of identifying the supports if they can. Mind Control
is trying to get the AC.
It's all about controlling the armor. We can see how much damage the Sven is doing, but that BKB duration's continuing to lower. The armor stacking up now. AC plus Shivas.
You see his mindset too. Like, he's #1 net worth for Team Liquid, but he's buying out. He does not have buyback available. That's all about Ember. It's all about Weeha, who have those buybacks.
It's all about controlling the vision. You can doom the Omni. Weeha looking to find the Rubik. Somebody's got to find Fade's Rubik. If you can take him down, all of a sudden GH can freely RP the BKB'd Sven, the BKB DK, and just prevent the damage output during this immunity. Shackles and the chains can kite him once it fades.
I'm waiting for his Aghanim's Doom. I'm waiting for his Aghanim's Freezing Field. I'm waiting for all these big buff ups. That's just going to be absolutely problematic for Team Liquid. Weeha's finished his Aghanims now, so there goes your buyback for the Wind Ranger. Means the only core who has buyback right now is the Ember. And Miracle, he's the one that keeps living life on the edge, but he's also the one with a lot of escape mechanisms.
They're playing under the vision that still Crow. Where are these sportsmen all game?
Where are you? Where are you off to? Where are you off to, Weeha? Observer and Sentry is up, so at least he feels confident around this. He's going to push bottom lane. He moves so fast and Invis with Windrun that he can do this push and potentially just waste the time of VG.
So annoying play. And why is this possible? Because of the vision. Because Kuro, for I believe 4 consecutive placements, has concentrated his vision around this bottom shrine area. It's a very good understanding. Oh wow, they got that the Doom.
Comes in from Fade. He still had it from before. Picks him up, throws him back down again. I don't think Miracle was really ready for this. He can't tank through it. Paparazzi will arrive. And Ember is down. I said he was the one core who had buyback, but I didn't mean he wanted to use it.
Yeah, really well played there by Fade. He's just hunting with that Doom this entire duration. Aegis been ticking down for 4 minutes, but I believe it's go time.
That's all the scribbles from VG Gaming. It's like, screw bottom lane, push in the mid, push in the top, let's do some damage. Weeha can push pretty quickly, but If they can force the buyback from the Ember, it's at least that opening for the next fight after. Actually, Weed's walking straight back through VG. Is he coming? He's coming for the 40-minute bounty rune.
He got one. Takes that. Paparazzi, though, another double damage rune to be bottled up.
It's raining D. Hallelujah, it's raining DD.
All the lanes continuing to push in. Just an 11k lead for VICI. Just a crazy chess match between these two sides. Some of the more experienced minds in Dota going head-to-head. Winner bracket final, the last major. Both squads just feeling each other out. I'm sure
Someone get rid of that range creep. Paparazzi's coming in. Hop stop skewer. This one's going to work. Paparazzi deep under the tower. Not burning the BKB just yet. Wants to get back with the help of Yang. They're able to do so. Mind control. He's in real trouble. That BKB does not protect him from all the damage output of Paparazzi. 72 seconds on the sideline. Ember has not brought back the fortification. Can split 3 ways on the tower attack, but Paparazzi still once more. A quick shackle. Somehow they didn't lash to anything, even though everything was behind him. Another blink skewer under the tower. Paparazzi, man, he is waiting so hard. That BKB already burnt, now in full retreat. Doombringer, he bites back. Where's the hoof stomp out? Quickly silenced. Not soulbound or anything, but the shack from the back lines, making it difficult for VG Game to try and turn around and respond, but it won't matter when Weeha is already dead for 103 seconds. Mind Control's having a hard time getting back up the hill as well. Sheep's got to create some more space. Kuro instantly stuns to freezing peel, has no effect. And the GA also out. Paparazzi once more. He looks towards Kuro. 2 hits will do it. He hasn't actually got him in just yet. Now he'll get him in. Team Liquid, they are dropping like flies and they just buy back. Miracle trying to do everything he possibly can. Still GH silenced up. I haven't even seen an RP yet from him. He's waiting for it so damn long. Now or never, man. Now it's gone. Miracle. That damage output of Slider Fist will kill off DY, but woo! Goodbye, Kuro. Buy back for GH. He's still got the Slider Fist. He needs to actually give the Empower buff up and keep it over a Miracle. Create that space. Create that moment. Create that blink into RP3 at that skewer forward. He only got one, and the RP stolen. That was the fear. They turn around to get the kill. And Master buy back as well. Team Liquid, I don't think you got much more. It is just Miracle to try and hold the ground, hold the line against VG Gaming, who can go there pinging. They just want to go straight for the GG push into the tier 4 towers, and they've got it. Team Liquid, they cannot stop VG Gaming right now. VG will definitely take game 1.
Unbelievable, Toby. They played, they didn't make a mistake. Not the entire game.
GG.
I don't think we saw, did we see an RP until the very end?
Nope, that was it. The pure fear of why he didn't want to throw it was instantly realized. The RP stolen kills Miracle because that one it was nailed on.
Dude, you can't ask for more if you're a VICI fan. I'm waiting the whole time. I'm like, oh, I've seen this story before. I've seen Liquid win this game so many times. But VICI, they never gave an opportunity that Liquid could capitalize on. They utilized buyback's great. I think that Aegis, Steal, and Roche kill really changed the momentum of this game.